What would you tell the world at large, because we have a national audience, about what's happening in Philly and Philly rap?
It's definitely changing. It's not what it used to be. I feel like now it's like it used to be a thing where, like, when it came to Philly, you only look forward to seeing spitters, but now I feel like all type of genres, all type of sounds is coming from different artists out of the city. So I feel like it's just a different positive light on the city. Although it's negative, I feel like it's a positive light. I feel like Made in America brings something positive. It'd be a good turnout every year. I feel like, that's what it's all about.
And I agree, because Philly's rare in the sense that it's the kind of it's a big city, but it's a small city, and it can breed both sounds. Like, two of the biggest rappers out of Philly are Meek and Uzi, and they couldn't be more different. Could you tell the people what your sound is like if you had to explain Core's music?
I feel like my sound is like unorthodox, for real, for real. I feel like it ain't no telling what you're gonna get. I may sing on a record, I may rap on a record. It ain't no telling what you're gonna get, but you're gonna get some heat.
What would you say to the person who says, you know what, Flo Milli got it easy. She wasn't outside the record labels waiting for the A&R to come outside. She just got into the game real easy. What would you say to that person?
Cap. Nothing ever comes easy. Anything worth having never comes easy. If it was easy, everybody would have it, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely had, like, to everybody outside, it looks like, oh, it's a fast come up. But me, I've been rapping since I was 10 years old, and a lot of people don't know that. So for me, it's been 10 years of going to studios, trying to get someone to believe in me, trying to get my family to believe in me. Like, it didn't just start here, So it's like a lot of people don't realize this is a lot of people's story. Like, they grow up, and then everybody just sees how they blow up, but they don't see the story behind each artist and what they had to do to get there. So
absolutely, 100%. Let's talk about this new album, 17 tracks. What I like about it is that each song has its own flavor. Like, Tilted Halo sounds different from Conceited. And talk about that process. How long did it take for you to finally say, I'm done?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been working on this album for a long time, but like, half of the songs I was gonna put on it didn't even make the album. So like, a lot of it was kind of like newer songs I just kind of was making along the way. But I was more content. I think Bedtime was the last song I recorded, but I was content because I was like, I accomplished what I wanted to. I didn't want it to sound like my last mixtape. I wanted to sound like an album. I wanted people to feel like they were on a roller coaster ride, not just one vibe. Like, I wanted them to see like the versatility and stuff like that.
Yeah, I could definitely hear the versatility.
After all the hype, the millions and millions of streams, signing with Def Jam, how did it feel to finally perform Billie Eilish live in front of a crowd?
It'd be still like, I hear it every day on TikTok, on Instagram, on everything. It's still weird. I'll be like, yo, y'all know this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I performed for so many years where, like, nobody knew the words, nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a little kid, like, with a Kentucky jersey on. And my man, everybody like, yo, nah, he was going bar for bar with you, like, on every record that you played, bar for bar for bar for bar with you. I'm like, bro, that's nuts, bro. Like, I mean, it's like, it felt good, though. I'm at a different point in my career now where it's like, oh, no, this is recognizable. You know what I'm saying?
And I gotta ask you about the viral hit nature of Billie Eilish. It keeps getting newer and newer trends. People keep doing new stuff with it. It's completely unpredictable. I never know what someone's gonna do to this song. Do you have a favorite iteration of the trend or a favorite video or anything like that?
My favorite joint right now is definitely them cartwheels that they doing.
Yeah, they're putting their head through the hoodie and they're flipping over the bed.
I tried it. I almost broke something. I almost broke some furniture and a bone. Like, it was bad.
You know how many bed frames you've accidentally broken and people falling off their bed failing?
Right. Yeah. No, I imagine they're probably just getting wicked in these people's homes. But like, yeah. No, I was trying a couple of them. I tried a couple times. That was bad.
Where are you from? Tell us about your music for those who don't know.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. You know what I mean? The music is amazing music. It's music that comes from the heart. It's pure. It's honest. You feel me? And it's get out the fucking way. It's New York City. That's what it is.
Hey, shout out to Brooklyn. So tell us about your music. How long have you been in the game? When did you start?
I've been in it for a minute, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably say like 8 years, like taking it seriously, you know what I'm saying? And from the place that I'm at right now, I feel like there's nothing that I can't do, you know what I mean? I feel like as an artist, you need that in you, but there's that moment where it's like, oh no, I truly believe that. I feel that in everything in me. I'm at that place, so I'm just excited for everything coming.
So, what kind of empowered you to go all in on? I don't want to say the Jaleel thing because that makes it feel like it's an inauthentic thing. But what kind of gave you the confidence to be yourself, like especially when you know the camera's on you?
Maybe what gave me the confidence? I would say, I've always been the underdog in my life. Everything I've done, people always doubted me. I was never the tallest kid. I was always the kid that wanted to get picked on the basketball team, and they were still looking. They couldn't see anything. I'm right here. They're still looking past. I've always been the kid that no one gave a fuck about, but God did. God did. Shout out DJ Khaled, but it's true. And look what's happening. People peak in high school, they peak in college. I'm still going. I'm still growing. I'm still glowing, and I'm thankful. Praise be to Allah.
And to ask you a little bit about more towards the music stuff. When I listen to Jaleel's music, the influences I hear are a bit of the new school, like Uzi, Cardi, stuff like that, but also there's a melodic kind of influence in it. Where would you, if you had to describe your music and kind of point to some influences, where would you go?
Well, I don't feel like I have any influences from Cardi or Uzi or anything like that, but I feel like what kind of influenced me is WWE, Jeff Hardy, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, you know, the Boogeyman, The Undertaker, Bobby Lashley. Like, those were all dudes that influenced me growing up. Music was always a thing that I loved to hear, but like WWE was just like a whole brand. That was like a whole thing. I wanted to be a WWE superstar growing up.
Do you think you will one day? Because I'm freaking out that you said that, because know why, when I had to describe you to the people at my job, my friends, I say he's a rapper, but he looks like an MF WWE wrestler. Do you think that you could ever see yourself getting into the ring?
Hey, I'll just dive in. Anything I do, I'll dive in head first. I don't care. Hey, put me in the UFC ring. Put me in the octagon. Put me in the ring. Put me in the WWE ring. Hey, I'm ready for everything. I don't run from the smoke. I embrace it and love it. Feel comfortable in it.